Hey, small group leaders. So Maddie and I both know that you probably have so many questions running through your mind right now. So what we want to do is take a couple minutes to answer some of these specific ones. The role of a small group leader at Silverdale Student Ministries is to invest in a few over a period of time to encourage an authentic faith.
Here at Silverdale, we will call your few your core group. Your core group is a little more important even than your small group as a whole, because those are the students that you will spend the most time with. Those are the students that you'll invest the most time in. So your few are your core group. Kelly and I will help you set up your small groups, and we'll do it in a couple ways. We'll sit down together and we'll do it based on 3 factors. How often your student attends small groups, what school they go to, and the relationship that you may or may not already have with those students. So based on those 3 factors, Kelly and I will help you divide those students up so everyone has a core group that gives them a good experience and that are pretty consistent on a Sunday morning. We've set it up this way so that nobody gets left out. This way, not everyone's drawn to the popular kid, not everyone's drawn to the athlete, but we all have a number of students that we can invest in, and everybody feels like they have somebody willing to invest in their lives.
Okay, so the first thing that we want you to know is that this happens to everybody. It is not just you. So don't panic or don't get discouraged. But what we do want you to remember are 3 specific things. The first is that discipleship was never really meant to be easy. I mean, if it was, everybody would be doing it. The second thing that we want you to remember is that the effectiveness on a Sunday has everything to do with what's happening between Monday through Saturday. So ask yourself these questions. Are you being present in their life? Are you being present randomly, consistently, and mentally? Are you really getting to know this student? And then the third and final thing that we want you to remember is that relationships plus time equals impact, and that sometimes it just takes time. So remember to give the Holy Spirit some time to work, and we know that you will have a successful core group.
Obviously, we don't want you to miss a Sunday, but we understand and appreciate that things happen. You guys have families, situations arise that are out of your control, and we just understand that it may happen that you have to miss a Sunday. So here's what we want you to do. The first thing is to contact your team members as soon as possible. Those that lead a small group with you, let them know that you're going to be out. If you can, let myself and Kelly know. Let your small group coaches know that you're going to be out, and we'll find a way to make it work. The second thing that we'd ask for you to do is let the students know. Reach out to them, let them know that you're not going to be there. They're expecting you to be there, and oftentimes you're the only consistent thing in their life, so you need to communicate that with them, that you're going to be out. And the last thing to remember is that core groups don't stop, or small groups don't stop just because you're not there. So what we'll need to do for other small group leaders in that same team is we're going to need to divide those students up between the rest of our core groups so that everyone has a great experience on a Sunday morning.
Again, this is something that happens to everyone, so please don't feel discouraged or that you're doing a bad job, because what this actually really can be is a really cool opportunity for you. Because remember, your role is to invest in a few. So maybe God has it set up for that Sunday for that one student or those 2 students to get your time and attention. So give it to them. This is a great opportunity for you as a leader. Now, what do you do if none of your students show up? This doesn't happen every Sunday, but it is rare. It does happen. If this is the case for you, take that time to steward your time well as a small group leader, and maybe do some of these following things. Maybe you can stop and pray for your core group. Maybe in that moment you can give them a text if they have a phone yet. Or maybe you can sit down and write them an encouraging note or a card and let them know that you are missing them right in that moment and that they are being thought about and prayed for. And then one of the final things that you might be able to do is to use this time to catch up with your small group coach. That's why we have them here. We have them here to care for you and to get to know you. So take some time to get to know them.
So those are some questions that frequently get asked. We hope that these help you a little as you transition through this year as a small group leader. If you go and check out our website under our small group leader resources, there's an article with some more questions that may get asked. We'd encourage you just to go check those out if you have any more questions that arise. If not, we're here for you, your coaches are here for you, and we'll be willing to answer any questions that you may have.